Hi, welcome to our presentation on NAAC-IQAC strategies, functions, activities, and the existing revised accreditation framework effective from January 2023 for autonomous colleges. This video offers insights into NAAC and the roles of IQAC in enhancing the quality of education in autonomous colleges. In this presentation, we will cover Introduction to NAAC and IQAC. In this, learn about NAAC's roles and importance of IQAC in maintaining quality in higher education. Next one, goals and strategies. Here, discover the goals set by IQAC and the strategies used to achieve them. Next one, functions and activities of IQAC. Here, understand the key functions and activities of IQAC, including feedback system, quality benchmarks, and workshops. Then, quality assurance initiatives. Here, see examples of initiatives by IQAC and their positive impacts on education quality. Next one, existing revised accreditation framework, effective from January 2023. Here, get insights into the updated accreditation framework, including their criteria, key indicators, and the grading. Then finally, we'll see real life applications. Here, learn how autonomous colleges implement these strategies to improve their performance. Join us to explore how autonomous colleges can achieve excellence through NAAC-IQAC strategies and the revised accreditation framework. First, we will see IQAC outcome-based strategies. What are the main goals of IQAC with respect to outcome-based? Here, we have to achieve timely, efficient, and progressive performance in academic, administrative, and financial tasks. Also, maintain and enhance the relevance and quality of academic and research programs. We have to ensure equitable access to and affordability of academic programs for all sections of the society. Also, optimize and integrate modern methods of teaching and learning. Then we have to uphold the credibility of evaluation procedures. Then guarantee the adequacy, maintenance, and functionality of support structures and services. Then promote research sharing and networking with institutions in India and abroad. These are all the sum of outcome-based goals of IQAC, what we have to achieve. Then let us see what are the target-based functions of IQAC. We know the IQAC functions, but everything should be outcome-based. That's why we are calling it as target-based functions of IQAC. Here, the IQAC is expected to the following: develop and apply quality benchmarks for academic and administrative activities. Then create a learner-centric environment to support quality education and also help faculty adopt necessary knowledge and technology. Then collect feedback from the students, parents, and other stakeholders on quality related processes. We have to disseminate information on quality parameters of higher education. We have to organize workshops and seminars on quality related themes and promote quality circles. We have to document programs and activities which lead to quality improvement. We have to coordinate quality related activities and disseminate the best practices. And we have to maintain an institutional database through MIS, which enhances institutional quality. Then foster a quality culture within the institution. Finally, prepare the annual quality Assurance Reports, that is AQAR, as per NAAC guidelines for submission to NAAC. So all these target-based functions of IQAC, you can see here the term quality. So everywhere we are mentioning quality. So these are all the expectations of IQAC by any institution has to perform some of these expectations as per the institutional strategies. Then coming to some of the sample examples of IQAC activities with respect to outcome and target based. So let us see the first example by reviewing the teaching learning process, evaluation and assessments. Here, what is the outcome we have to achieve? We have to ensure continuous improvement in teaching and learning quality. This is the outcome. To achieve this outcome, what is the target we have to set? We have to conduct quarterly reviews and implement necessary improvements within 1 month of review completion. So like this is the only sample target based on your institutional requirements, your academic calendar. You can set your target to achieve this sample outcome. Outcomes also you may set as per your requirements based on your regulations, your curriculum. The second sample, strategic plan and implementation. This is the mandatory as per the NAAC requirements. So here the outcome is align institutional activities with strategic goals. So for this, what is the target we have to set? Develop and initiate the strategic plan at the beginning of each academic year with biannual progress assessments. Anyway, the strategic plan should be set for the past 5 years, then coming upcoming 5 years. So 10 years plan we have to set initially. So already completed 5 years plan activities, that outcome can be assessed wherever the gaps, those can be included in the future strategic goal. Like that, we have to review every year. So beginning of each academic year with biannual progress assessments. The third sample is student feedback on teaching, learning, and corrective measures. Here, what is the outcome? Enhance the effectiveness of the teaching learning process. For this, what is the target we have to set? Collect feedback each semester and implement corrective measures within 2 months of the commencement of semester. The next sample target is program exit survey and corrective measures. So here the outcome is improve program effectiveness and student satisfaction. So the target for this is we have to conduct exit surveys for all graduating students every year whenever they are passing out and address identified issues before the next academic year. The next one is yearly academic and administrative audit by external academic peers. Here the outcome is maintain high standards of academic and administrative operations. The target is complete audits for all the departments annually and implement recommendations within 3 months or as per your stipulated period. The next one is organize workshops, seminars, etc. on quality themes which promotes quality culture. The outcome of this one is foster a culture of continuous quality improvement. What is the target for this? Host at least 4 workshops or seminars on quality related themes each year. This is just sample figure only, four workshops or seminars as per your requirement. As many you can propose. The next sample is submit the annual quality assurance report, that is AQR. So this target is mandatory as per the NAAC requirement. So what is the outcome? All accredited higher education institutions compulsory have to submit AQAR regularly to NAAC. So when we have to submit on completion of the academic year, higher educational institutions have to submit the AQR on or before 31st December of every year. as per the NAAC timeline, irrespective of their date of accreditation. So the target is why? Because this is the mandatory which reviews that particular completed year all the activities with respect to revised accreditation framework. So the target, what you have to set, compile and submit the AQR to NAAC within the stipulated time frame in every year. The next sample is coordinate institutional activities and institutionalize good practices. The outcome is ensure integrated and effective quality management. The target is regularly coordinate with all departments to share and implement best practices with bi-monthly meetings or quarterly as per the institutional alumni. The next sample is monitor course audit and semester readiness program. Your outcome is ensure courses are audit ready and semesters begin smoothly. So what is the target we have to set? Commencement of every semester, at least 1 or 2 weeks prior, you will be ready with all the prerequisite to start your particular course in that particular semester. So the target is complete course audits and semester readiness program evaluations before each semester starts. The next sample is interact with the potential employers in the region. What is the outcome of this one? Which enhance employability and industry relevance of programs. The target is conduct quarterly meetings or bi-weekly meetings with regional employers to discuss industry needs and student placement, and also consultancy, sponsor research, whichever applicable. The next sample is identify new research areas aligning with local and regional needs. The outcome is drive relevant and impactful research initiatives. The target is identify and initiate at least 2 new research projects annually. The two is only sample figure based on local and regional needs. The next sample is map or strengthen your UG and PG project outcomes. Your institution, if you are having only UG courses, you can strengthen or map UG projects with outcome. If you are having only PG, then only PG projects. If you have both, then both you can map. So what is the outcome here? Ensure alignment of project outcomes with the educational objectives. That means here outcome means that project of UG or PG that can be converted into a paper publication in a reputed conference or reputed journals, which can be indexed in Scopus or Web of Science or UGC care list, etc. That is one outcome. Another outcome, if your project is innovative, unique, you can convert into IPR, that is patent. You can file for patent, then you can process for patent grant. That is another outcome. The next outcome is, suppose if your project that can be possible to made into a product, so you can convert into product, then make use of that product, which can be useful for your institution or society, etc. So like that, you can map your UZ or PZ or both projects uh, as per the requirements of the societal needs or your institutional requirements, etc., wherever possibility. So for this, the sample target review and map project outcomes for all UG and PG programs annually and implementing the necessary adjustments. The next sample is assess the quality of question papers, internal as well as end examinations. Outcome is maintain high standards in student assessments. The target is evaluate and ensure the quality of question papers each semester, providing feedback to faculty. The next sample is review previous NAAC peer team report. Suppose your accreditation by NAAC already done previously. Now you are in the process of applying for a renewal, or you are in the process of submitting AQARs yearly as per the NAAC requirements. You can see the previous NAAC peer team report So here for this, what is the outcome? Address and improve upon past recommendations. So the target is review previous NAAC PTM reports annually and integrate recommendations into institutional practices. So here why you are calling it as annually means every year we are submitting AQR, which is mandatory by NAAC. That's why in every year whatever the AQR you are submitting, so in that you can see whatever the recommendations suggested with the NAAC PT, whether those are all addressed or not. Like that, we have to verify. These are all some of outcome and target based activities of IQAC. Next, we will see some of the samples of IQAC quality assurance initiatives and their impact. Here only samples are taken. These are all not fixed as per your institutional requirement. You can include whatever possible. For example, the first quality initiative by arranging expert lectures or by conducting add-on courses or by conducting workshops, etc. So if you can initiate any of these quality initiatives, so what is the impact? Who are the benefiters? Students are trained on the latest technologies by experts from the prominent industries and reputed academic institutes. This is the impact. Then the next sample initiative is ICT enabled tools. So whenever these tools are incorporated in our teaching learning process, here the impact is students learning is improved through pedagogical initiatives such as real world examples and collaborative learning. The next sample initiative is feedback system on teaching learning process. What is the impact? Improving teaching and learning with appropriate corrective measures and preventive measures. The next sample is suppose if you want to strengthen professional societies related to students. So the impact is the overall development of students by offering networking opportunities, also fostering professional growth, providing additional learning experiences, developing leadership skills, offering access to resources, engaging in community services, and enhancing resumes through professional societies like the reputed professional societies IEEE, IET, ACM, CSI, ISTE, etc. based on your programs offering your institutions, program specific professional societies also there. Then another sample initiative is by conducting remedial classes, then by giving case studies, then by using experiential, project-based and problem-based learnings in our teaching learning. Let us assume these quality initiatives. The impact is some of the slow runners which are benefited through these measures like remedial classes, and some advanced learners may involve in project-based learning, problem-based learning like by participating in hackathons and by doing SWIPE NPTEL courses, etc. These are all for advanced learners. The next sample is promoting research and innovation. For this, the impact is improvement in quality publications and citations, which leads to better rank in NIRF. Then fulfill all the uh, mandatory accreditation bodies requirements like NAAC and NBA. Then next sample is the decentralization and delegation of the powers. The impact is several committees have been constituted as per the statutory, non-statutory requirements by AICTE, UGC, NAAC, NBA, etc., which resulted in effective administration. Then principal and heads are exercising the financial liberty as and when required as per the institutional norms. The next sample is academic and administrative audit. The impact is curriculum aspects, laboratory facilities, faculty and student achievements, research, consultancy, and entrepreneurial activities of the respective department or respective program or respective institution. Then faculty and student development programs, quality of student projects, student support system for co-curricular and extracurricular activities, etc. which are audited periodically, and hence teaching learning process and related procedures are strengthened. The next sample quality initiative is technical trainings, career guidance for placements. The impact is increase the number of placements with higher CTCs and guide students to get admission in reputed universities for their higher studies. The next sample is industrial visits or community engagement. The impact is exposure to real-time industry environment and awareness on societal problems. These are all some of the sample quality initiatives and their impact. Next, coming to revised accreditation framework of NAAC by considering autonomous colleges. This RAF was updated on August 2023. So actually, the revised RAF, which was commenced from January 2023 as on date, so the latest updated version is in August 2023. So in autonomous or affiliated or university, any manual you can take related to NAAC, the criteria are fixed, 7 criteria, but weightages are changed institution to institution. Like affiliated colleges having one weightage, autonomous colleges having one weightage, universities having one weightage. So like that, weightage will be changed. But finally, the criteria names are same. So let us see the criteria names. Here I have taken example as autonomous college. So criterion 1, curricular aspects, the weightage is 150. Then criterion 2, teaching, learning and evaluation, the weightage is 300. Then criterion 3, research, innovations and extension, the weightage is 150. Then criterion 4, infrastructure and learning resources, the weightage is 100. Then criterion 5, student support and progression, weightage is 100. Then criterion 6, governance, leadership and management, weightage is 100. Then criterion 7, institutional values and best practices, weightage is 100. So total 7 criteria. Criteria wise, the weightages are given. The total weightage among all the 7 criteria is 1000. Now let us see criteria wise what are the key indicators and their weightages. First, let us see criterion 1, curricular aspects with the weightage of total 150 consisting of 4 key indicators. Now let us see indicator wise their weightage. The first indicator, criteria 1, the nomenclature given like this. Criteria 1 followed by its first indicator, that's why 1.1. Then criteria 1, its key indicator 2, 1.2. Like that, the nomenclature is given, the serial numbers. So 1.1, curriculum design and development, weightage is 50. Then 1.2, academic flexibility, weightage is 30. Then 1.3, curriculum enrichment, weightage is 50. Then 1.4, feedback system, the weightage is 20. Total 4 indicators, the total weightage is 150 of criterion 1. Then when coming to criterion 2, teaching, learning and evaluation, total weightage is 300. So now, which consisting of 7 key indicators and their weightages are given here. 2.1, student enrollment and profile, 20 is the weightage. 2.2, catering to student diversity, 30 is the weightage. 2.3, teaching learning process, 50 is the weightage. 2.4, teacher profile and quality, 50 is the weightage. Then 2.5, evaluation process and reforms, 50 is the weightage. Then 2.6, student performance and learning outcomes, 50 is the weightage. Then 2.7, student satisfaction survey, weightage is 50. Then the total weightage is 300. So out of all the 7 criteria in NAAC, criterion 2 having highest weightage, not only in autonomous colleges, in affiliated colleges, in university. So in all the manuals, highest weightage is given for criterion 2. Then coming to criterion 3, research, innovations and extension, the total weightage is 150, which consisting of 7 key indicators. The first key indicator 3.1, promotion of research and facilities, 20 is the weightage. Then 3.2, resource mobilization for research, 10 is the weightage. Then 3.3, innovation ecosystem, 10 is the weightage. Then 3.4 research publications and awards, 30 is the weightage. Then 3.5 consultancy, 10 is the weightage. Then 3.6 extension activities, 50 is the weightage. Then 3.7 collaboration, 20 is the weightage. Total weightage is 150. Then criterion 4, infrastructure and learning resources, total weightage is 100, which consisting of 4 key indicators. The first key indicator, 4.1, physical facilities, 30 is the weightage. 4.2, library as learning resource, 20 is the weightage. Then 4.3, IT infrastructure, 30 is the weightage. Then 4.4, maintenance of campus infrastructure, 20 is the weightage. Then the total weightage of criterion 4 is 100. Then criterion 5, student support and progress and total weightage is 100, which consisting of 4 key indicators. The first one, 5.1, student support, 30 is the weightage. Then 5.2, student progression, 30 is the weightage. Then 5.3, student participation and activities, 30 is the weightage. Then 5.4, alumni engagement, 10 is the weightage. Then the total weightage of criterion 5 is 100. Then coming to criterion 6, governance, leadership and management, total weightage is 100, which consisting of 5 key indicators. The first one is 6.1, institutional vision and leadership, 15 is the weightage. 6.2, strategy, development and deployment, 10 is the weightage. Then 6.3, faculty empowerment strategies, 30 is the weightage. Then 6.4, financial management and resource mobilization, 15 is the weightage. Then 6.5, internal quality assurance system, that is IQAC. Sometimes it is called IQAS. That is the weightage. Total weightage of criterion 6 is 100. Then the seventh criterion, institutional values and best practices. Total weightage is 100, which consisting of 3 key indicators. The first one is 7.1. Institutional values and social responsibilities, 50 is the weightage. Then 7.2, best practices, 30 is the weightage. Then 7.3, institutional distinctiveness, 20 is the weightage. Total score of criteria 7 is 100. Then the total score among all the 7 criteria, 1 to 7, the final total score is 1000. Then, so based on the points you secured out of 1000 weightage, so here the NAAC grading is given. So the range of institutional cumulative grade point average, that is CGPA, with the on 5-point scale with the letter grade and status of accreditation is given. So this will be already implementing with effect from July 2017 directly. So this was taken from NAAC official website. Okay, suppose your institutional overall CGPA lies in between 3.51 to 4. Then letter grade is A double plus. Status is accredited. Then the CGPA lies in between 3.26 to 3.50. So the NAAC letter grade is A plus, status is accredited. Then the CGPA lies in between 3.01 to 3.25. The letter grade is A, status is accredited. Then the CGPA is in between 2.76 to 3. The letter grade is B double plus, status is accredited. Then the CGPA lies in between 2.51 to 2.75. The letter grade is B plus, status is accredited. Then the CGPA lies in between 2.01 to 2.50. The letter grade is B, status is accredited. Then the CGPA lies in between 1.51 to 2. The letter grade is C, status is accredited. Suppose any of the institution CGPA lies less than or equal to 1.50, then the letter grade is D, then that institution not accredited. These are all the CGPA's range and the respective letter grades and status of accreditation by NAAC. As for this, you can aim for your target-based letter grade. Now here we are discussing about IQAC activities. So by keeping the importance of IQAC here, we will cover in criterion 6 one of the key indicator related to IQAC, that is 6.5 internal quality assurance system, which consisting of 30 weightages. So here, before moving to this one, here let us see just the gist of all the 7 criteria, what type of indicators are included in each key indicator. So in each key indicator, here just we mentioned main key indicator name, but again that each key indicator contains some submetrics. So each submetric again contains some weightage out of the main metric weightage. So here the matrices among all the 7 criteria are divided into 2 types. The first one is a quantitative metric, which can be named as Q suffix n, capital M, QNM. So wherever QNM is there, that is quantitative metric. Here, quantitative matrices are statistical data templates. The templates are defined by the NAAC in the form of Excel. So the data needs to be collected for the last 5 academic years as per the templates related to respective criteria among all the 7 criteria. So that is one category of metric, that is QNM, quantitative metric. Then another kind of metric is called as qualitative metric. Qualitative metrics, which are like short or long answer questions, we have to provide the write-up of 250 words to 500 words, ranging to 1,000 words as a description. So we have to write down the description in the NAAC portal itself, provided in the form of text box. Okay, here okay, these are all the description of the 2 types of matrices. Here you can see the evaluation of NAAC. So that can be done in 3 stages actually. So initially, first after submission of IIQA, institutional information for quality assurance, like that is the pre-qualifier, as per the given template by NAAC, you have to submit IIQA. After submission of IIQA, within 2 weeks or 1 month of approval may takes within 15 days or 1 month. Once approval is done, then you need to submit self-study report. So as per the stipulated time by the NAAC within 30 days or 45 days range as per the timeline. So after submission of self-study report, so immediately the first stage of evaluation is student satisfaction survey. So which consisting of 50 marks for affiliated colleges, 50 to 60 that we will see in the respective criteria that weightage we already mentioned. So first student satisfaction survey begins, that is online survey. So in SSR, we have to submit student database from the first year to final year currently who are on rolls in your institution by considering all the programs of the institution. Then randomly 10% of the students are picked by the NAAC, and that feedback link is shared to those students. Then we have to follow up with the students regularly, all the students, by remembering or reminding whether you got any mail from NAAC feedback link. So you have to ensure as many as responses, then your score will be improved. Minimum to qualify the student satisfaction survey, so 11 to 12 percentage responses is mandatory. That is the first step. Parallelly, one student satisfaction survey in background, the third party data validation and verification, which is called as a DVV process, begins. So here DVV shall evaluate all the quantitative matrices of all the 7 criteria in your SSR. All the quantitative matrices are evaluated by DVV, that is third party agency of NAAC. Then student satisfaction survey 50 to 60 weightage, that is directly through NAAC. Then other qualitative matrices. So first the pre-qualification stage, what we'll call it as, the minimum 11 percentage of student satisfaction survey needs to be fulfilled. Then the DVV pre-qualification, some weightage is there, that weightage value we are not aware. NAAC only knows there is a hidden benchmark. So what is the minimum percentage of pre-qualification required to clear the DVV and DVV process? Student satisfaction anyway 11 12 percentage, but DV pre-qualification eligibility we are not aware. So after fulfillment of the pre-qualification stage, immediately you will get one mail to your given communication email and portal in the HCI portal also that will be mentioned. Your pre-qualification is paused. So then you can give three sets of dates for P-team visit. Then what P-team visit will do? So P-team visit will concentrate only on the rest of qualitative matrices, quantitative matrices, and student satisfaction survey. Those are all included in the pre-qualification stage. The rest is only qualitative matrices. The peer team can evaluate only the qualitative matrices. So among all the quantitative and qualitative matrices combination, so what are the distribution? 70 percentages are quantitative matrices, including student satisfaction survey. Then rest 30 percentage are qualitative matrices. Total weightage is 1000. So out of 1000, 70 percentage means 700, approximately 700 marks based on your DVV and student satisfaction survey. The rest 30 percentage, that is 300. So these marks based on the peer team visit to the campus. So this is the final. The process of NAAC accreditation, their evaluation criteria, etc. Okay, now let us see in criterion 6.5 IQAC, what are its qualitative matrices, quantitative matrices, and what are their requirements? Let us see in detail. Like all other criteria, so we have to see the detailed presentation like this only. You can go through by seeing the NAAC manual, you will get all the details. So for every quantitative metric, we are having standard operating procedure, we are having data template, then we are having benchmarking. The benchmarking concepts are introduced since August 2023. That means all quantitative matrices based on the percentage or response or options lies between the range of the benchmarks given. What the score you will get that can be predicted. So before declaring the results itself. That's why for every quantitative metric, uh, standard template is there, the format of Excel. Standard operating procedure is there. Here, what are the do's, don'ts will be included. Then benchmarking also there. For qualitative metrics, we don't have all this. Only there is a description. So there you need to write the qualitative description. Then supporting data you need to upload. That can be evaluated during PT visit. Now let us see for criterion 6.5 IQAC. That is the weightage. So here 6.5 consisting of the first metric is 6.5.1. Here the nomenclature for qualitative given Q1M, some cases QLM. This is qualitative metric. This can be evaluated by visiting the field team to the institution. So 6.5.1, the metric is like question. Internal Quality Assurance Cell, IQAC, or Internal Quality Assurance System, IQAS. So standard name is IQAC. Some they may use IQAS also. Has contributed significantly for institutionalizing the quality assurance strategies and processes by constantly reviewing the teaching learning process, structures and methodologies of operations and learning outcomes at periodic levels. We already covered IQAC related activities, functions, samples, etc. So now, so as per the activities you have done related to this metric, here what you have to do. So in these two subpoints are there. IQAC has contributed significantly for institutionalizing the quality assurance strategies and process visible in terms of incremental improvements made for the preceding 5 years with regard to quality. Suppose if you are in first case of NAAC accreditation, first cycle of NAAC accreditation. First one is applicable. Suppose you are second in subsequent cycles of accreditation, you are going or you are there like cycle 2, cycle 3, and so on. For this, incremental improvements made for the preceding 5 years with regard to quality and post-accreditation quality initiatives. For this metric, the weightage or score is 10 points. This is qualitative metric. For this, how we have to answer? Here you have to describe at least two practices related to institutionalized as a result of IQAC initiatives. With maximum 500 words, write up only we have to provide. Even 501, one word extra also it won't accept in the HCI portal. So maximum 500 words we have to include. Any supporting data related to this one, sample reports, examples, you can upload in the form of PDF or doc file where the provision is available during uploading. So this is 6.1 qualitative metric. Qualitative metric, we don't have SOP, we don't have format, we don't have benchmark also. Why? Because this can be evaluated directly by the NAAC peer team by visiting to the campus. Then in 6.5 IQAC, the second metric is 6.5.2. Again, this is a qualitative metric. That's why it is called a Q1M. Here, what is this metric? The institution reviews its teaching learning process, structures and methodologies of operations, and learning outcomes at periodic intervals through IQAC setup as per norms. For this, the weightage or score is 10. So here what we have to provide, they have given just what we have to provide. Describe any two examples of institutional reviews and implementation of teaching learning reforms facilitated by the IQAC. Again here maximum 500 words each. If you are having more than two institutional reviews and implementation of TLP reforms, so at least minimum two examples we have to project here. Why? Because here space constraint is there. Only 500 words are allowed. More also there means during PT visit you can showcase others also. Here, whatever the two you are projecting, you can upload the samples of those two examples. Then the next metric related to IQAC is 6.5.3, which is quantitative metric. Here, the nomenclature is given like this QNM. Earlier, 6.1 and 6.2 are qualitative. Then 6.5.3 is quantitative metric. Its weightage is 10. So what is this metric? The question is, institution has adopted the following for quality assurance. Here, 6 options are given. The first quality assurance is academic and administrative audit and follow-up action taken. This we already discussed in our IQAC activities. Then conferences, seminars, workshops on quality conducted. This also we mentioned some samples. Then collaborative quality initiatives with other institutions. The next option, orientation programs on quality issues for teachers and students during induction program for the faculty, for the students, beginning of every academic year for newcomers. Then participation in NIRF ranking and other recognized ranking like Shanghai ranking, QS ranking, Times ranking, etc. Then any other quality audit recognized by the respective state, national or international agencies. We have 6 options are there. Out of 6 options, your institution adopted what type of activities out of 6. So based on the selection of the options you are adopting, so your score will be given. Suppose the first option, any 5 or more of the above, total 6 out of 6. So minimum 5 or more, that is option A. Then option B, any 4 out of 6. Then option C, any 3 of the above. Then option D, any 2 of the above. Then option E, any one of the above. But out of these A to E options, you can choose only one option. You have option of selecting only one choice. So your institution, whatever the practices you are adopting out of the 6, you can select. So for this, you need to upload some supporting data. Why? Because here another important point you have to remember, for all quantitative matrices which can be evaluated by the third party agency DVV, you need to submit all the relevant supporting documents in respect to proofs, sample certificates, reports, geotagging photographs, whatever you have to submit or supplement all the related stuff. Why? Because that can be evaluated by the DVV. So nothing is in our hand. Later, we can't claim wherever the loss was happened. That's why maximum you can submit. But here, everyone may feels like that is voluminous of the data with respect to size, with respect to more number of pages, documents, scanning. But anyway, that hurdle we have to face it if you want to get good score in our DVV pre-qualification stage. So here we can't neglect even minute level document also. Every document we have to submit as per the SOP, as per the format, template, whatever given. So here, what are the data requirements for this metric? Here, first we have to link to minutes of IQAC meetings. IQAC meeting minutes can be hosted on your official institutional website only. It won't accept third-party web links and Google Drive links. It won't support. Compulsory your official institution, institution name .org or .ac, whatever, in that domain only. IQAC meeting, not only IQAC meeting, all the supporting documents, that scanned documents, so can be uploaded on your institutional website first. Those links can be given to the NAAC portal in your SSR while submitting itself. This you have to take care carefully. So here IQAC meeting minutes can be hosted on your institutional website. That link you have to provide here where text box is given. There you have to paste the link. Then NIRF report you have to provide. Academic and administrative audit report and details on follow-up actions needs to be submitted. Then quality audit reports, then certificates wherever any ISO certification or AAA certification by any agencies wherever applicable, and validity for the assessment period also mentioned clearly. Then whatever the collaborative quality initiatives with other institutions, along with the brochure, you have to include geotagging photos. You have to include every photo below. You have to mention the caption, what is the name of the activity, where it was done, then who are the resource persons, then date. Compulsory you have to mention. Not only in 6.5.3, entire of the NAAC process, what are the data requirement. So you have to adhere those guidelines. So these are all the data requirements for 6.5.3. Then we already mentioned for quantitative matrices, we are having standard operating procedures also, SOP. So this is the SOP format, and for 6.5.3, this is the SOP. So first one, what it shows, documents required for verification, the DVV. Then specific instruction to the institution, then not to be included or considered. So careful for quantitative matrices, follow the SOP procedure for each and every quantitative metric while preparing the data or while submitting the data. So first, the documents required for verification. So proceedings of academic and administrative audit, meeting reports of IQAC, feedback analysis and action taken report. This is one data required. Then list of activities conducted and collaborative quality initiatives with other institutions. This is another activity, another data category. Then supporting documents pertaining to your ranking, NIRF. So along with link to HEI's ranking on NIRF portal. So in the NIRF portal where your college is located, that link needs to be included here. Then any other quality certificates from any recognized state or national or international agencies for us for that assessment period. Then supporting document to be provided as per the options selected. Out of 6 options, whatever you selected. So these are all the details required for this metric. Then what are the specific instructions need to be followed by institution? So AQR, annual quality assurance report, is mandatory for all the institutions whoever accredited first step. So initially for cycle 1, it is not applicable. So whenever you are going for cycle 2, at that time compulsory AQR is required. So if the data is large, actually NAAC for all the matrices, it takes the maximum of each and every file what you are uploading, a 5 MB size only it allowed. If the size is more, you can keep that data in our college website. That link you can provide in one Word file that can be converted into PDF. Then that PDF will, document you can substantiate. So initially DVV, you may submitted some data due to size constraint or some other reasons. So data for large data, then DV will see some sample photos, attendance document, participation certificates for the randomly selected activities. Suppose you have chosen 1 to 6 options, you have chosen all 6 options. Then DV randomly may 6, 2, 4, 6, or 1, 3, 5. Suppose these selected options, you need to submit photos, attendance document, participation certificate. Like that. They will ask, like all matrices, they will ask randomly for verification. Then other instruction, academic administrative audit. So to be conducted by the external experts only. I already mentioned this point. So the AAA audit first for your uh, confidence, you can conduct with your internal team. Then you can go for external experts. So they will be considered only the auditing that can be carried out by external experts. They're not to be included and not to be considered. Suppose any collaborative quality initiative you have conducted with your associated institutions, that means sister institutions, under the same management, that won't be considered. So the collaborative quality initiatives with your neighbor institutions, that means suppose your management having 5 to 6 or 2 to 3 or more than 2 institutions with same management, any collaborative activity among those institutions won't be considered. So these are all the SOPs for the metric 6.5.3. Here in 6.5 IQAC, we are having total 3 matrices. That is, first one is 6.1 qualitative, 10 weightage, then 6.2 qualitative, 10 weightage, then only one quantitative is there, 6.5.3 weightage is 10. The total weightage we already mentioned in 6.5 table. 6.5 IQAS 30 weightage. Now that's the 30 weightage is covered here. 6.5.1 10, 6.5.2 10, 10 plus 10 20, then 6.5.3 10. Total 20 plus 10 30. Okay, now for this quantitative metric, here actually earlier we are having template. So in the revised manual, here template is not given. Simply have to select the option. Then all the details you need to submit as a supporting document. Okay, now what is its benchmark for quantitative metric 6.5.3? Let us see. So this is the benchmark table of the quantitative metric what we discussed here 6.5.3. The question we already mentioned, institution has adopted the following quality assurance 6 activities. Suppose your option is, here we are having A to E. So you have following 5 among 6 in your institution. Minimum 5 or all the above also. Option is A. Then option B, any 4. Option C, any 3. Option D, any 2. Option E, any 1. Anyway, you have to choose only one option. We have the option of selection of only A to E, only one. Suppose you have opted A, let us assume 5 activities you are adopting at your institution. So your option is A, then you can see the grade point. The grade point is on 5-point scale. First 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Total 5 values are there. Suppose your option is A, you will get full grade point 4. Your option is B, you will get the grade point as 3. Then your option is C, you will get the grade point as 2. Your option is D, your grade point is 1. Your option is E, your grade point is 0. Okay, what is this grade point? How this will be useful for calculation of score? I will explain this 6.5.3. So 6.5.3, you can see the weightage 10. Its weightage is 10. So how to calculate its total score for the metric 6.5.3? This is based on grade point. So here your grade point is 4, then the total score of this metric is 10 into 4 equal to 40. Total 40 points you will get. Then if your grade point is 3, so 10 into 3, 30. Your grade point is 2, 10 into 2, 20. Your grade point is 1, 10 into 1, 10. Your grade point is 0, 10 into 0, 0. 4 is 0. So for example, 4, your option is 4, A, 4. 10 into 4, 40. Here you will get 40 points. Like that, all the matrices, including qualitative and quantitative, the score can be calculated for 1000 maximum points into 4. Total possible score is 4000. Out of 4000, what is the score you got? For example, 3500 is your score. Then how to calculate the cumulative grade point average? Your total score obtained by the maximum weightage 1000. So 3500 by 1000. So what is the value you will get? 3.5. So if your CGPA is 3.5, so what is your NAAC grade? We have seen the NAAC grade sheet. So A double plus. So like that, you can assess the range of the score and its associated grade. The advantage is recently from August 2023 onwards, this benchmarking for quantitative metrics was introduced. Before that, this was not there. So there it is difficult to assess where we are standing. Now we have option of assessing ourselves that 70% is quantitative matrices score based on this calculation like that. Qualitative also roughly you can make then a total grade. So you can assess based on that. You can go for improvement before submission of your SSR itself. The benchmarking for 6.5.3. Here, as part of IQAC, only I explained 6.5 key indicator only. Like for all the key indicators, for all quantitative matrices, we are having template, we are having SOP, we are having this benchmarking table. For qualitative, only write-up we have to provide. Okay, here I prepared this presentation by considering autonomous colleges. So the autonomous college related all the references which can be taken from official website of NAAC only. You can't depend on any other third party websites or agencies, whatever. The documents, the single point of contact is official website of NAAC. Where there everything is available here. Even if you can go for self-learn, you can do with our own without depending on any third party agents or consultancies. So the NAAC official website is so naac.gov.in. Here manual for autonomous college. Here I have given direct links also. Here you can open it and make use of this. So if you are unable to find from the NAAC website, for example. So manual for autonomous colleges, the updated manual. So as on date 9th August 2023. If you can click on this, that PDF of complete manual will be opened. Then autonomous college templates, all quantitative matrices we are having data templates, Excel formats. So updated on 9th August 2023. So whenever you can click, Excel sheet is, Excel file is downloaded. In that Excel substitutes or like criteria 1 to 7, all the data templates, wherever data templates are applicable, are included in the single Excel file. Then autonomous college SOP, I explained SOP for 6.5.3, but our quantitative matrices SOP is available as a single file that is available. This is updated recently, so on 11th January 2024. Then autonomous college benchmarks updated on 30th March 2023. I mentioned earlier August, that is not August actually. So released on 30th April 2023, the benchmarking. So this is the link. Then for student satisfaction survey, guidelines are available in this link. Then questionnaire of student satisfaction is available in this link. These are all the official links related to autonomous college. Then affiliated college for university also separate manuals are there in the NAAC official website. Okay, thank you for your patience. So hope this information is useful. Yeah, you may contact through my email ID or through the social medias. So these are all my official ICT YouTube channel where I'm having my personal website also, and I'm running one academic ICT YouTube channel. This is my official ICT channel. Here in this, all the computer science and allied full course video lectures are available. Some of the courses what I prepared. Then related to OBE, related to NBA and NAAC, related their evaluation guidelines, performance, how to fill, how to face, how to prepare the documents, etc. All the awareness related lectures are also available. So if required, you can make use of all this. Okay, thank you.